Alright guys, my name is Hero Vega and welcome to Cube World Alpha, of course. I've been wanting to do Cube World for a while. It's been out for a couple weeks. Sorry if you hear some noise. I'm adjusting myself in my chair. And I just hit the damn desk with my knee. I've been wanting to do this game for a couple weeks. I've been watching other playthroughs of it, and I played by myself for a bit just to get the hang of it. It's a really, really great game. Now, a little bit about this game. Think back to Zelda and other RPGs of that type. If you're not, Jesus Christ, people honking and it's like the middle of the night. Um, if you're not old enough to remember Zelda, think of like the newer RPG games. I don't know which one would be a good example. Maybe Fire Emblem, stuff like that. Maybe not such a good example, but still, think of games like that. Now, think of Minecraft. Put them together, and whatever you made in your head is nowhere near as good as this game. Like, this game is really, really good. Uh, I know I'm kind of hyping it up like crazy, but this game deserves hype. I think it's really good. It just came out open alpha, as you can see. I got myself a copy. It's only $20 US dollars. Euros is about 15. I want to say. So it comes out to around 20 US dollars, 19 in some odd cents. Uh, it's a really good deal for that price. It kind of reminds me of the original like the Minecraft when it was in beta and I got it. It's like that. But enough of me talking. Let me actually start the game. And while I create, as you can see, I have my other character. I'm barely level 10 because I haven't really played that much. And then this is my girlfriend's character, and she's level 1 because she played the game and she got scared of all the mobs chasing you. But she's not a gamer, so what am I gonna say? But I love her to death. But this is the character creation screen, and a little bit about this game. There is no music, so I'm gonna try to put some random little music in the background just to make it not so dead. And some of the sounds might be a little bit loud, and hopefully it doesn't drown out my voice. But if it does, I'm sorry, and I'll fix it by the next time. But we're gonna start off. First, like in any good RPG game, you have different races. So we can be a human, we can be an elf, we can be a dwarf, an orc, a goblin, a lizard, an undead, and finally a frogman. Frogman looks badass, but I think I'm going to stick with human. And we are going to make it a male, of course, a warrior, of course. And we are going to give him... I think we'll just stay with the default face, and the haircut is going to be... I think we'll go with this one. Yeah, and then we'll make it his hair black. So as you can see, you can already customize your character really, really well, and it looks really amazing. It's a voxel based game, so it's these little tiny cubes, and it's really, really pretty. It's really beautiful. Everything flows really smoothly. You zoom in, zoom out, stuff like that. So we're gonna name our character. We're gonna name him, of course, Hero. I'm gonna create him, and we're gonna make a new world because I don't want to use any of these worlds. We are going to create a new world, and the seed, for any of you guys following at home, if you download sorry about the cars, like there's nothing I can do to dampen the noise. If you guys have a copy of Cube World, if you guys, after watching this video or after watching anybody else's video, decide to buy Cube World and you want to play on the map that I'm playing on, the seed for this map is going to be 4376. And we are going to call it, as always, whoops, did not want to do that. We're going to call it, as always, Utopia. Whoops, Utopia. And there's people yelling, so I'll try to drown that out. But let's go ahead and create world, and we get the amazing blue please wait screen, which is kind of cool, but it's also kind of annoying because it takes a while to get out of this. But of course it's generating the world, so there's not really much I can complain about. This world is of course infinite, so we can travel in any direction for any amount of time, and the only thing that will stop us is the enemies, because because in this game, the further you travel from your beginning point, the enemies become harder and harder to kill. So we're going to go ahead and press B to open our inventory. So let me go through the keys. If you press F1, you get this handy little help menu. And I'll leave this on for a couple seconds as I talk about something really important. If you notice the thumbnail in this video, I don't know how many people check the thumbnails. I really like to provide good quality thumbnails because I know a lot of really good YouTubers, they have people that are artists and people that draw them. Well, the thumbnail for Cube World is provided by a close friend of mine, Andrew, and he's studying for graphic design. So I mean, he's barely starting out, but hopefully he can provide some greater and greater thumbnails as he progresses. So yeah, if you guys like the thumbnail, say thanks to Andrew. If you don't like the thumbnail, then take it out on him because I had nothing to do with it, except for of course, some oversight. Can't let the workers control everything, right? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I really thank him for the thumbnail, because a lot of the things about thumbnails is they're kind of tedious to make, especially when they're just numbered off, like numbers 1 through 100. It's really annoying to go through every single image and save as and change the number and then save as again. It's really annoying. But hopefully you guys got to see all the keys by now. Mouse 1 and mouse 2 are different attacks. The middle mouse key, which I changed on my mouse, is to do parkour rolls like a boss. WASD move like a normal game. Space to jump. Control to climb. We'll see that later. Shift walk, so you can walk all nice and slow for, I don't know, machinima maybe, if you want to do machinimas. I don't know. Q is to use an item. We have a potion in the quick item slot. Tab is to select the quick item. 1 through 4 abilities. We don't have those yet. Escape is the menu, which is this right here. E is to pick up stuff. I don't know if you guys saw. If you guys can read in the bottom left-hand corner, I received mushrooms because you can walk around and pick up random stuff in this game, which can help you craft and make some interesting things. Let's see what else I covered. Picking up. Oh, R is to interact with stuff, which is kind of annoying. It's not that bad, but it's kind of annoying because when you're playing WASD and you're used to picking stuff up with E, when you try to do stuff with R, your fingers don't really adjust. At least not mine. I don't know, but we'll see as the game progresses. And ultimately B to open up the inventory, V to display like health bars and stuff. C is the crafting menu because we can craft stuff for ourselves. Whoa, there's a little bit of lag, or hopefully it doesn't come out in the video, but there was a little bit of lag for me. But X, I forget what X does. X is, the skills. And we'll get more of those when we level up. But basically what we have to do now is, I'm going to switch weapons first. So for warriors, as you can see, let me close this. For warriors, there are 2 basic weapons, or actually 3. You can have great maces or great swords, which are just 2-handed weapons, and they do a lot of damage over a slow period of time. So if you want to be a tank, and you want to like take out all the enemies, I suggest using a 2-handed weapon and kicking the crap out of like 20 enemies at once. But I tried that for about 10 levels, but recently I've been trying to do dual wielding with 2 one-hand weapons, and it's actually pretty good if you want to stack stuff. But it really depends. And then of course there's the final option, which is one-handed weapon and a shield. And I've tried it, and I don't really like it, so we're gonna stick for now with 2-handed weapons. But I probably will be switching back between one-handed and 2-handed as we progress. And a little, just so you guys can see the inventory, I guess. There's your equipment, which is like armor and weapons, and then there's the items, which is potions and other stuff. Then there is the ingredients, like mushrooms that we picked up. We have 2. And then there is the pet category, and that'll come into play a lot later, hopefully. Or, well, I mean, not hopefully, but hopefully it'll come into play sooner. Over here are your stats. I'm power 1 because I'm level 1. Power in this game is actually, well, let's walk and talk. So if I press M, I can get a view of the map, and I can zoom in, and the map at the top here changes. So as you can see, it got bigger, and it looks kind of crazier. If I zoom out, and ultimately if I zoom out too far, and I get this type of view because I've zoomed out too much, so will the mini-map. So we have to be really conscious of what level of zoom we want. So I think this should be about enough. And as you can see over here, there's a town. And over here, there are these like little cross swords across the map. Those are like quests that we can do. But I'll get to that later, probably in another episode. But as you can see, this is a town. And the first thing you have to do in this game is go to the town because you can get a lot of important stuff there. So while I walk and talk about characters and stuff like that, we'll go ahead and try to make it to town and see who we run into, what type of enemies and stuff, and you guys will get to see all the mobs in this game. As you can see, there's sheep here, which are kind of cute, but and there are stuff like crows, and that brings me to another important detail. You see how their name are in different colors? The sheep was like in orange, and the crows like in blue. Basically, there's 4 tiers. It's white, blue, orange, and red. These guys are red, of course, the lemon beetles. White is weaker than you and will be easy to kill. Blue is the same level as you and will be a little bit difficult to kill, or about the same. Yeah, orange. Sorry, I forgot what color. Orange is, and as you can see, control to climb. But since we haven't leveled up climbing, we can't really climb that much. As I was saying, orange is a little bit tough, and it's gonna take you a while to actually defeat it if you're by yourself. As you can see, there's like little stuff that you can beat up in the world and collect ingredients from. But like I was saying, orange is a little. Oh crap! And you do take fall damage. But you have to be kind of careful with that. Okay, the town shouldn't be that far away. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying already. Oh yeah, red. Red is the final tier, and those are stay away. Don't try to approach red unless you have a death wish, or unless you feel really ballsy. You could take out red because, of course, not everything is set in stone. But it is really going to be a test, kind of. So you have to be really careful. Oh, another thing, these little creepy angel statues, they're not going to hurt you, they're not going to kill you, it's not Doctor Who. These are basically just here to, they're respawn points. So whenever you die, I think you respawn the second furthest angel statue from your death, something like that. Some weird rule, I guess. But yeah, oh, we're at the city already, yay! And as you can see, the little text indicates where you are in regards to like the city or the land or stuff like that. And these are heart flowers, and these can be mixed with water bottles basically to make potions. As you can see, I have potion in my quick slot, and the more they're called flasks. The more flasks I buy and fill with water, and the more heart flowers I have, the more potions I can make. So these couple of episodes are really just going to be to acclimate you guys to this type of game. And in the town, we're going to learn a lot. But like I was saying, the angel statues are basically just respawn points. Now, this is the inn. Against most other games where you have to go to the inn, you have to pay to sleep. In this game, you can sleep almost anywhere. Throughout the world, I don't know if you saw it earlier, I went past like a little campsite, and there was like a mat on the floor. You can sleep in that, and basically what sleep does in this game is regain health. But in the inn and in other villages, or in other homes I should say, in any bed you find you can sleep, and you go to sleep lying face down, and then you can restore your health and stuff like that. And this guy's like reading or like having a migraine or something, so we'll leave him alone. But the important thing about the inn, and this is going to be kind of loud, so I'm warning you now, this is going to be kind of loud. When you talk to them, if you notice on your upper right-hand corner, there is time, temperature, and humidity. The temperature and the humidity are just for the nerds, and I really like it because it's interesting. It's 13 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much that is Fahrenheit. I'm not that good at converting in between both because I don't really deal with them. The humidity is 66%. It's okay. But the time is what's important. The time, it's a 24-hour clock. It's basically, when it gets dark, be careful. So what you can do is you can come to the inn, and this is really what's amazing about the inn. You can come to the inn, talk to the innkeeper, and I told you it was going to be kind of loud. It resets the time to 7 a.m. So if it's nighttime, it'll be 7 a.m. no matter what. So we are currently in the Adventurer District of Asrock City, as it's called. These are weapon class trainers, but we'll get to that later. They don't really help you that much, at least not yet. They'll probably help you later on in the game, because remember, this is, of course, alpha. So there's a lot more to do. And this is the potion shop, where you can get general merchandise. And the camera angles are still kind of wonky when you walk into buildings. I honestly think the roof should be raised a little bit, but that's just me, because it feels kind of claustrophobic. But we'll go ahead and talk to the shopkeeper. And then they also say random stuff like, I love camping. So, first things first, let me tell you about all these things. Glass flask, we're going to need a couple of those. Right now we have no money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this iron shield, and I'm going to sell this wooden great mace. And we are going to buy about 10 glass flasks. So, go to our ingredients, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I am going to buy this iron lamp because it's green. And green indicates a better quality than normal stuff, because normal stuff is just white. Green is a better quality, and then blue is even better than that, and I think gold is the best, or something like that. I really can't remember. But we're going to buy this green iron lamp just because it's green. I don't know if it's specifically lighter, because that's something I forgot. I know you guys probably saw it in the keys, but if you press F, you take out a lamp. So let's actually test it. Is this... That's as much as this one gives, and this is a normal one. So we're going to check the green one. And we'll buy it, and then we'll equip it by right-clicking. Oh, whoops, nope. Don't right-click when you're in a shop or you'll sell. Get out of it, then right-click, and it replaces stuff. And whoa, yep, this is definitely brighter. That's good. That's great. So now we can sell back our original iron lamp, which sells for a month for the same price that we bought it for, which is great. And then it brings us to these things. Every town has one pet food, which you can use to tame a bunch of stuff. And we could tame a collie, but I have one in my other character, and it's not necessarily the best pet. It's just a little dog. But what I want to tame in this Let's Play, for however many episodes I make, which will probably be a huge amount, I want to tame a turtle. Why? Well, because my girlfriend loves turtles, and I want to rub it in her face that I have a turtle before she could get a turtle, basically. And because turtles are pretty good in this game. They're tanks, because all the pets provide different help. And the turtles are basically tanks. They have super HP, and they can handle a lot. But we're going to ignore this bubblegum, because I don't really want to tame a collie. But here are two other things. These are special items. A hand glider and a boat. And these heavily increase your ability to move around the world. As we level up, we're going to level up to get this hand glider. And it's going to help us go around the world because we can jump in the air and literally float. So we don't have to go through valleys and stuff. We can just pass them over, which is really amazing. But we'll get to that later because they're kind of expensive. They're 10 silver. And these are formulas that you can use to buy stuff. I'm sorry, guys, if this is boring. I know that we're not killing stuff. We're not exploring stuff. But this is stuff that we have to go through because I'd rather you guys sit through this video and learn a lot of stuff and be able to start playing than just me going, okay, let's go kill some stuff and dying easily. Because a lot of the times you have to be careful, especially when you're level 1, because you tend to die really fast. But there's armor for different types, because I forgot to mention the classes in this game, and I really apologize. There is warrior, there is rogue, there is mage, and there is a ranger. Basically, swords and axes and all that stuff, and arrows and stealth, and then wands and magic, and then like crazy items and stealth, basically. If you want to go warrior, ranger, mage, and rogue. There is this, which is a great sword, but like I said, in this game we're not going to go for great swords. We're going to try to stick with one-handed weapons and see how that goes. If it's not going too well, I'll switch to great swords and try that. But for now, we'll see. So let's continue to walk around the town. This first episode is going to be kind of long compared to the other episodes. The other episodes are going to be average length. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, guys. There's like a truck passing by, like a trailer, like the ones that deliver like milk and stuff like that. As you can see, there's all these types of weapons, and the pluses basically indicates power, and we're power 1, so we can't really buy anything here. So we'll come back to this at a later time. And I think that's about it in the town. There's more stuff, but there's no point in showing you now because we have none of those items. So when we come back into town, which will be soon, don't worry, we're not going to go that far. When we come back into town, we're going to deal with all that stuff. So let's go ahead and try to move somewhere. I think we should try to encounter one of these. So we're going to go ahead and go in this direction, north. And we're going to make our way... Whoops. It's good to keep the light on just in case. You can always keep the light... Because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't slow you down. It doesn't do anything. It just provides light. So it's good to keep it on. Because when we go into caves and stuff like that, it's going to be kind of hard to see. But we're just going to go ahead and try to explore the world. We'll explore for a couple minutes. And then I'll wrap it up. And I might record another session. But just a quick sum up. This game is amazing. Andrew made the thumbnail, so if you like it... Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's a cat. Okay. Andrew made the thumbnail, so if you want, put in the comments. Shout out to Andrew. He's awesome for making the thumbnails for me, because that's one less thing that I have to worry about, so I can focus more on giving you guys some amazing content. But let's see. The amazing thing about this game, it's so beautiful. I know it's just cubes, but it looks really, really gorgeous. Actually, there's a cave, so we're going to go ahead and check out that cave. Or at least it looks like a cave. So we're going to go ahead and check that out and see if we die or not, because we're probably going to find enemies in there, like bats or something. And there's going to be random people throughout this, Let's Play. There's always going to be people roaming around the earth. Sometimes they'll be your friends and they'll help you if you have like a boss, or not like a boss, like an enemy, and the enemy's coming after you. Sometimes they'll help you. Usually if they're friendly, they'll help you. If they're enemies, they'll just go in and try to kick your ass faster so they can take... Well, when you die, you don't lose stuff, which is great. I don't know if that's going to change. That probably is going to change as the game progresses. But as of now, you lose absolutely nothing when you die. So it's amazing, because if you're starting out, this game is kind of a bitch when you're starting out. You have to be really careful. But in the beginning, it's nice. Ooh, we can actually go through here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, as you can see, the light helps. And there's already bats trying to come after me. So we'll try to take them out. And a little bit about combat. You have your left click button, and then you have a little MP bar at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry if the combat noises are too loud, but if I hold right click, I can charge. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit loud. Sorry guys, I'll try to lower it. If I charge with the MP button, if I charge with the right click, and my thing, like the higher my MP is, the higher damage I do with my secondary attack, I guess you can call it. Ooh! Well, let's kill these guys first. And fill it up and charge it. So you usually want to put in a couple swings, and then charge it, and then do that. And then rinse and repeat, basically. This game is a lot of rinse and repeat for all classes. As you can see, there was a deposit. If I break it, it gives me nuggets. And emerald is amazing in this game, because you can make the green items with that. And I just picked up iron. Iron is our best friend as a warrior, because we can use this iron to make armor, to make weapons, to make everything that we need, basically. Because we can take it to the city and... Oh, excuse me. We can take it to the city and smelt it in a furnace. And we got gold, which is not really good for us. But it's always good to have it, because you never know if you want to sell it. And let's stun this bat. As you can see, your secondary attack has usually... In my experiences, it has a pretty high chance of stunning. I don't know if it's a 100% chance. I know it's for sure it's not, but it has a pretty good chance of stunning when you charge it up 100%. So we'll collect these deposits. This is the amazing thing about caves. Caves are kind of hard to find sometimes. Well, people say it's kind of hard. I don't really find it that hard because you just have to know where to look. But in some cases it is hard to find, but when you do find them, there's usually a lot of caves connected to each other. In this case, there are none. This is a wolf. Let's run away because he's red, and there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to beat him. So we're going to try to run away. There's a lot of this in this game. There's a lot of finding who, like, it's picking your battles, basically. Until you're a boss and you're, like, level, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 100, you have to pick your battles. Eventually, enemies lose interest in you. And I know it was hard for me to run away from battles, but you get the hang of it because it's necessary for you to survive. So let's see what we can do. I think we're gonna try to reach the quest, and then I'm gonna cut it off, so we can do some bit of exploring. Hopefully you guys don't find the background music annoying. Hopefully it's like calming or maybe uplifting. I don't know. I'll try to change it around as we go. Ooh, look, a human. Let's talk. They just say random stuff. She likes our style. Yay. You're gonna hear me scream a lot. I can't really scream right now because my voice, well, my throat kind of hurts. I think because I've been straining it all day. I can't pick up this heart flower. There we go. I've been straining it kind of all day because I had a pretty cool day. I went to the beach with my girlfriend and her family, and it was pretty fun overall. I got sunburned a little bit, so that sucks. Cause like an idiot, I put sunscreen all over my face, all over most of my body that was visible to the sun, except for my face. So my cheeks, my nose, my chin, all that is really, really sunburned. It doesn't really hurt that much because I put some like cream on. run away. In this game, when you're trying to heal, you can use your Q, which is what you want to do. And potions are the only thing as of now that I know of that you can run around and heal with. Other stuff that will make eventually, you can't run around. You have to sit down and actually eat it. But like I was saying, I got kind of sunburned. Oh look, they helped me. Yay. Ooh, mobs drop stuff, but unfortunately we're not a mage, so we can't use that. But like I was saying, I got sunburned and it kind of sucks, but it's alright. But my throat kind of hurts because I was yelling, and I've been drinking cold water, so that doesn't really help either. But it's kind of hot, so I kind of need to drink water. Scrub! You're a scrub! Get away from me, scrub. But yeah, so I can't really scream, but oh, trust me, when stuff starts to get hairy, what is that? Oh, it's an undead person, okay. When stuff starts to get hairy in this game, I'm gonna scream a lot. I'm gonna be like, ah! And my voice is gonna crack and all that good stuff. It's gonna be fun, and hopefully, I don't sound too serious. Hopefully, you guys can see that I really enjoy this game, and you guys can hear the I guess the happiness in my voice to play this game. I really like games like this. It really allows me to be creative, and you'll understand what I mean by creative, because there's one thing in this game that as soon as I saw it, I was sold. Because RPG, great. Customization, like crafting, great. But the thing that I saw was like, really? And we'll probably see it next episode. I'm just going to give you a hint. It has to do with weapons. So if you have already watched someone, or if you have already played Cube World yourself, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, stay in touch, and hopefully you like it as much as I do, because it's not like, whoa, the most amazing thing ever, but it's really cool and I really like it. And I'm sorry if there's random lag. I think that's just because of the loading. Hopefully that we can sort that out soon. I might have to lower the frame rate I'm recording, but I don't know. I mean, it seems to run fine. I'm getting 60 frames. It's probably just loading. So that'll probably it'll probably go away as soon as I walk around some more. Oh, perfect time to explain campsites. Here's a campsite. Okay, I don't know what happened. I pressed the wrong key, so hopefully my recording didn't cut out. So I'll actually, because I actually pressed the wrong key and it kind of exited what I was doing. But like I was saying, this is a campsite. Basically, you always find fire. With fire, you can craft stuff. Like, I can make ginseng soup, which is something that we can eat, and pineapple slices. Unfortunately, I don't have pineapples, but I do have ginseng root, so I can make ginseng soup. And all you do is you click the craft, and you can click it once, or you can hold it and just keep crafting. And as you can see, you can craft other stuff, but we'll get to that later. And as you see, requires anvil to make armor, but like I said, we'll get to that later. So right now, our mission is to go to the Crossroads and see if we're going to get heavily destroyed, or if it's going to be something we can take on. And the little thing will tell us because of the name of it. So let's see what it is. I think we're here. No, we're not. We're almost there. Okay. So, I think... Oh, there's a heart flower. I think it's... I don't know, I can't see. It might be like a valley or something. Or like, it looks like a river to me. It doesn't look... Ah, Catacombs of Narmor. Okay. Is it... Oh, it's blue. Okay, so it's our level. So, I don't know if I'm going to take it on now. A lot of this game is a dungeon running, or what is called dungeon running, where you just go into dungeons like these, or like different types, and you just kick the crap out of all the enemies, and you basically get items and stuff like that. I don't know where the entrance to the catacombs is. I think it's over... Yeah, it's over here. But I don't know if I feel comfortable taking these guys on yet. But we're here. We know it's our level. I think I'm going to level up some more. And as you can see, that little thing... I don't know if I can point it with my arrow. This thing right here is like a quest, and it appears once daily, and it gives us platinum coins. And these platinum coins, basically, when we level up, we get more power. Let's say I wanted to keep this weapon and make it stronger, and my power was 20, I could go to a certain person in the village and pay a certain amount of platinum coins to make this from +1 to +20. So that's what platinum coins are used for, and that's what adds, I guess, an extra incentive to this, as well as, of course, leveling up and gaining new items and stuff like that. And there's a battle going on. So randomly in this world, you see a lot of battles. But yeah, we're here. I talked a bit about Cube World. You guys got to see it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to make a shit ton more videos, so don't worry. This is going to be kind of a long first episode, but hopefully you guys like it. I'm not going to cut it up because I want it all to be one single episode so you guys can enjoy it. But like always, my name is Hero Vega. If you like my videos, remember to subscribe. If you like, or if you or anybody else you know would like my videos, remember share it with them, and hopefully they like it too. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.